Here, Baba's here, as always, in his signature attire of his pink coat, sadra, white pajamas, and doing his signature blessing to everyone.
Thank you, Baba.
He's smiling and saying, may you all be happy, peaceful, stay focused, and may you all have the spirit and tenacity to overcome all obstacles, temptations, and stay steadfast on your spiritual quest. On that note, is there anything you have to ask?
Yes, Baba. Today I have three questions and we will keep it short, maybe anything between 3 to 5 minutes each, so that we can have multiple questions in short. So the first question is from Manju. You know, she's been your ardent follower for a very long time. She had got this observation, which I think is larger spiritual progression observation, which you could answer, is what is happening to the society and the souls in general in 50, 100 years back to what is happening now. And the observation is that in past, people used to live in large families, grandfather, father, children, and then maybe grandchildren. And they lived very happily together as a family and as a joint unit. But now what is happening is increasingly we're seeing that even parents and the grown-up adult children, they don't gel well. They either part or they don't live in harmony. They live in individuals who are different, and that creates a huge amount of social stress and family tension. Now, is it the kind of progression that you have designed as the universal father for your society? Or is this disharmony created by man or us, ourselves? And we are not talking about any person blaming anyone. It's not about the children getting blamed because they are adults, they have their own family. It's not about the daughter-in-law being blamed, or it is not about the mother-in-law being blamed or the family being blamed. It generally the observation that this is what is happening, that there is disharmony between just one generation. And is this the society, Baba, that you created? Is this a society that we are progressing? And if not, then what is your solution? First of all, what is the root cause? Why this is happening? And secondly, what is the root cause? How do we bring the harmony back into living together, a lineage of family members and the new people getting accepted, welcome, given their independence. At the same time, love, affection, and care remains within the family system. So if you could give us some pointer why this is happening and what is your recommendation, Baba, that how we can overcome these and have a more harmonious family system. Over to you, Baba.
Baba saying that, as we've all heard, change is the only thing that is constant, and that will continue to happen. From the time this world or universe was created, from millions and millions and millions of years ago to what it is today, it has become very dynamic and it looks very different. One, because as you progress, as time moves on, as there is more need and desires to be completed, there will always be change, there will always be disruptions, there will always be a need, probably more to improvise and have learnings from where we started to where we are moving. So if I can say, this entire universe is a soul. The universe itself is a soul, and that soul itself is going through change. Like every individual soul, from many births after births and birth and birth and birth and rebirth goes through change, so does the universal soul go through change. So from knowing about barbaric times to people living in the jungles, to then trying to find a way by exploring, vegetation, by crossing lands, and through invasions. There has always been a change, isn't it? So that change will always be there. Now, it is not that people don't live like large extended families. They do, that still exists, very much exists. So if you go maybe to most remotest of places, you will still find, because there is a need to live, to survive at a community level. Whereas as time progresses, thinkings progress. Change brings in the need to aspire, the need to reflect, and the need to engage in everything that is going to be new and different. So, if at an individual soul you have existed for many, many births, you have gone through that complete cycle, probably to start with, moving from animal kingdom to human form, and even from there, from primitive existence to more advanced way of living, because the human mind has been given that intelligence to bring about change. So, if in olden times people went to war on horsebacks and elephants, and with minimalistic warfare equipment, today the whole dynamics have completely changed, right? You could be in one country and you could send a nuclear weapon thousands of miles away without actually having a presence in that country. And that is because the human intelligence has got to, has probably, has exploded and explored in many ways. So there has been no uh, there has been no barricades put for to the limitation of how a human mind and intelligence can operate. Correct?
Correct, yeah.
So from primitive times there has been change, and every soul has gone through that change. Now, if I ask a soul which exists today, would you like to go back to more primitive times? It probably will say no, because it has gone through that journey, right? But as needs started changing, there was more things, there was more innovation, there was more things that were available to you. But if you saw that something was available, you needed the means to make that available to you, correct? If you didn't have the resources to indulge in those things, in those means, then how would you enjoy it, correct? Which means if women stayed at home earlier in large families and extended families, slowly and steadily with progress, there was a there was a need to even experience all of that, isn't it? Now, to experience all of that, we had to gain knowledge. And now, to gain knowledge, you had to extend yourself from the boundaries of your home to going outside, isn't it? Which means you acquire more education. And if that meant that you had to leave your little town or village and go to a bigger city and maybe a different country to study, you would do that, right? Isn't it? Why? Because you can see something that you want. If the need is not there to want, then you will be very satisfied with what you have. Correct? But slowly and steadily, the entire world changed. Topographies changed. People explored countries, right? They were like brave hearts. They just moved on air. On sea. They traveled. You hear stories. So many stories you hear. People
Right.
who have just traveled and explored different regions and countries. Correct?
So what's the point? Like, I understand what you're saying, that we moved forward, world has grown, the universal soul has evolved, the woman folk has changed substantially from being homebound to exploring the world.
Yes,
Those
so
are facts. So how you are addressing this
no, so
family?
if there are facts that have come in, then thinkings have changed.
Okay. So
Do you want a woman, educated woman, to be subservient all the time?
okay.
Yes or no?
No, obviously
No,
not.
not all the time.
Right.
So if we are talking at a soul level, so if he or she has a desire, she would like to complete that desire, right?
Correct.
Then the need comes to justify
Hmm.
why you don't want to be where you are.
Right.
Then you justify the need that why should you give in to someone else's thinking all the time.
Hmm.
Correct?
Correct.
Then if there is conflict in thinking, then if there is conflict within the home, then what do you say? To keep the harmony going, you move on.
Hmm.
Isn't that correct?
Correct.
So people move on. The times have changed. So if times have changed, then everybody has to change.
Hmm.
But if you do not want to change, if you still think that you are very much want to be in that primitive environment, it doesn't stop the soul from being there in the next birth.
So you're saying there's nothing wrong in terms of such family conflicts that the elderly parents or in-laws versus the adult children or sons or daughter-in-laws, they think differently and therefore there is no issue in terms of the
They think differently, and if you're aligned to each one's thinking, then there is no right and wrong. But in saying that, basic morals understanding of a family unit should not be compromised.
right.
Even the environment that you work in, you don't compromise. You don't put that environment into a compromising situation. You follow the norms.
Correct.
You follow the ways that you need to conduct yourself while you are at work.
Hmm.
Right? Likewise, elderly parents, children, everybody have to come together